I understand now why this race is a mission.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hey guys, I'm Yannick. I'm an Oslover and I want to make the world a better place. I finished my race 30 minutes ago. Sorry, I cut a lot. Always after a race because your lungs need some oxygen, and you have a lack of oxygen in your lungs because your muscle pumps the oxygen, so it's hurtful. So that's why. So sorry if I caught during why this video. Yeah, it was a very hard race. For this distance, I think it's one of my hardest race because it was very technique, a lot of mud, roots, the descent very steep, the ascent very steep, slightly rocky, everything you can find in a very hard race. Sometimes it looks like Diagonal des Fous on the La Réunion Island. So it's crazy. I didn't expect this kind of ground, but very good for training. I think I finished 4 or 5. I don't know. I asked to the guy, but he's not sure, so I'll let you know as soon as possible. And on this race, yeah, it was about 2,500 meters elevation gain for 42 kilometers. So you can see I ran on this mountain, this one, but not on the top, but on the top it's about 1,600 and we were at 1,200 meters. So yeah, wow, very tough, very tough. And I felt a lack of energy when I began. I was first, but after, I don't know, 2 or 3 kilometers, I was 10, because I don't know, maybe I was training too much, or maybe yesterday, because I arrived in my hotel at 11:30 and I woke up at 4:30, so yeah, only 5 hours of sleep. Maybe it's not enough before a race. So anyway, it was a very good training. My real challenge is end of November. I really want to achieve this 100 miles in Australia. The challenge of my life. It's the first challenge of my life. Because I already did a great race, but now I want to push myself more. And so this race, so the mission Summer. Now I understand now why this race is a mission, because sometimes it was like obstacle race. I couldn't run. Even on the flat ground, too rocky, too slidey, many routes, but amazing, really. So yeah, And yeah, also crazy because we are crossed about 5 or 6 river on the water, of course, and almost, I don't know, 15 or 20 stream. So especially in the morning, because we started at 7 a.m. and temperature was about 6 degrees. The water was very cold. And when I run, like, was like an electrocution in my muscle and calf and quads. Okay, and only after, I think, after 1 kilometer was the first river. At this moment, I thought to myself, what? But what? That is a trail, a real trail. And sometimes I have to show you, but like here, very muddy on my calf. Here, my shoes are very dirty. Here, and yeah, here some blood, and here, that is a real trail. Without blood, I always say, if you don't blood, it's not a real trail. So that is a real trail. And the landscape was gorgeous. Really, sometimes I was like in meditation, close my eyes and after open to enjoy this beautiful view, some valley, some incredible, really. This area near Christchurch, it's a beautiful. And now the temperature is about 18, maybe more. It's very sunny. I take a bath of sun to rest my body, and I wait the result, the final result right now. And yeah, that's all. If you want to know more about this race, ask me your questions, and subscribe to my channel also, and I will reply you for sure. Because right now, after the race, I don't know what I can say more, but even maybe in a few days, I'll let you know. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye bye. Today I don't do my special run. Okay. let me take a bit of rest, please. Okay. So, if you insist, I can. Wait. Sorry guys, it's a special weather. Yeah, because I have some cramp in my adductor, left and right, but now it's a left because after 35 kilometers I felt better in my body, in my muscles, so I pushed myself, and when I arrived only, I think at 200 meters from the end, I had a big cramp in my adductor. It's so painful. Adductor is so painful. And so I slowed down. After it was okay, so I finished when I can and when I could, and yeah. Yeah. Actually, I noticed something now because it happens 3 or 4 times, especially for the ultra runner. When we do a race, a little race, we used to do our gesture and think about a new ultra trail, and I think our muscles are like programmed, and now we can run more, so we do too much gesture, I think, and we can't push ourselves too much. And because when I arrive, my muscle only the cramp pass, it's okay, but I'm full of energy right now. I can run again. My muscles are no painful at all. It's okay. So it's strange because I think I could push myself more, but I don't know. I need to try again. Never stop. Thanks for watching. It was like a bonus, so thank you very much, and bye bye. Take care and keep being great.
There, hotter than hell. That is legendary stuff. The big question everybody wants to know though, how's the chase? Fine? Yeah.